Everyone, it's Monica with Scrap Saturdays, and this is just a quick little video. Today is Canada Day, so we're off to a pool party, and it's fabulous weather. The summer is so short in Canada, so I think my projects are going to be every 2 weeks until maybe September. Yesterday was the last day of school for my daughter, and so we stayed up and we went to the movies and watched Transformers in 3D, and it was so much fun, and I love the summer. She's been watching all my YouTube videos with me. She's my little mini crafter, and she loves journaling. Typical girl, loves to write things, and I have never made her a journal, and I feel so bad because I do cover a lot of things with chipboard and pattern paper, and I have made my niece a journal for her when she was in the hospital, just so that people could write messages to her and she could doodle. So I made her one using the preserves cartridge, and I used the watermelon on page 38. So it's just the whole watermelon. I did not link it to my Gypsy because the preserves cartridge belongs to my sister-in-law, and so I didn't delete any of the cutting or anything, so it was just straight off my Cricut. And I did use the layer features, and on my blog I will list all of the supplies and paper sizes and dimensions for your Cricut if you'd like to make one. I use the K & Company, I have to read, I don't know, Olive Tree Craft paper line, and I love it, and this is what I made for her. So it's a watermelon, and I bound it using my Bind It All in 2 different places, and it is so much fun. It's very thin right now, it's not thick at all, and I did both sides, but I didn't do anything on the back yet for her. I don't want to do too much. I want to give her some creative space. So it's so cute. I'm kind of like telling her, be careful with the butterfly, honey, but it's removable. It's just like a little pin. I don't know if I got it from Michael's or if I got it from my dollar store. I can't remember, to be honest, but I thought it was kind of neat because you could also use it as like a bookmark placing for your journaling. So I just kept the ribbons all yellow and green. I used some stickles for the seeds, and this is some leftover old chipboard letters that I've had for a very long time, and I think it's Chatterbox, if I'm correct. And one of these M's is a W, but that's just too bad because I was going to use it regardless. I love that. I tried to swap out with an orange M because I have a few chipboard letter collections, but I didn't like it. I kind of like that neutral monotone color scheme. And then on the inside, as you can see, these little ribbons is where I placed my pattern paper, and now my butterfly is holding it down. And that's where I used my Cricut to cut out my pattern paper, all in the same size with the same cut. But once you get to a tag with a ribbon, and I hope I'm in frame that I'm doing this properly, it tells you where your journaling pages start. And again, just like my Canada Day junk journal, I just traced out the shape of the half watermelon and then cut out from regular lined 99-cent pack of paper. And then I used my sanding block to sand down the edges, because when you're cutting with scissors in a circle, sometimes you get those odds and ends. So I actually closed my mini album without the ribbons attached, and I took my sanding block and I sanded across the top just to get any loose pieces and to make it a little bit more even. And like I said, so every place that there's a ribbon, she can even go back and put more tags, except for here. This is the middle, and there was still some pattern paper, but it's got the journaling place for it. I am going to buy her some masking tape at the dollar store, because I know you can buy, I don't know what it's called, but it's what you get with your Smash books. It's that little tape that already has little patterns on it. but I'm going to let her doodle on it with her markers or even some of my stamps, and I'm going to try it out for myself. So I think that's what I'm going to do for this book. And then this year it just so happens that they did a boundary review for our area, and she's going to be going to a different school. So I thought it's a nice way for her to break the ice next year. You know, what did you do for summer? Well, this is going to be her little journal for what I did this summer, and maybe she could take it to school in September and break the ice with her new friends and with her new teachers. And so yes, I'm still going to get her a roll of masking tape. I'm going to let her stick her things down just like you see with those little flaps. I think that's a fabulous idea. Whose ever idea that is, fabulous, great, thank you. I'm going to steal it, change it, modify it, and use it to death this summer, because I think that's fabulous just to tape down stuff and add extra pockets and whatnot to it. But that's all that's left for here. And there is no place for a pen, but maybe on one of these little loops, or maybe I'll add a little place for that, but she's good with that. And so yes, head over to my blog, www.scrapsaturdays.com, and I will put up a list of the sizes and the paper that I used to make this watermelon journal. And it was fast and easy, and I keep saying it because it really is. And it was just some Recollections cardstock, some K & Company paper that I've had, lined pieces of paper, little tiny leftover strips of ribbon with some brads, and she's so happy, and it's so colorful and so cute. I love it, and I hope you make one too. Have a great day, guys, and happy Canada Day to all my Canadians.